What's there? Okay, y'all. Like I said, welcome to core class. I'm gonna make it a nice, easy warm up today. Traditionally, what we usually do, we got 3 easy movements. We'll do those for 30 seconds each, 2 times through, and then we'll get into the workout today. I've got a couple little circuits for us. So starting off, movement number one, like normal, we're just gonna do some jumping jacks or stepping side to side, and then as you get warmer, feel free to hop up and down. Exercise number two, we're gonna do plank toe taps. So you guys are gonna get in a high plank position. Try to get opposite and opposite toe. Come back down. Have you guys flip over onto your back? We're going to do iron eagle, so hands out to your side. So lift one leg up, go over, back. Switch sides, okay? So those are our 3 movements. We're getting started here in like 8 seconds. Again, we're just going for 30 seconds for each movement. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So you guys are doing jumping jacks up and down. And then as you get warmer, feel free to actually hop. There we go. Perfect. About 20 seconds to go here. After this, we're going to go into our plank toe taps. About 8 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So again, for the high plank position, hands under your shoulder, back and forth. Great job. As we do, making sure that our core is nice and tight. 2, 1, and when you're ready, you guys are going to flip on over. Do an iron eagle next. Bring one leg up. And down. Good. After this, we'll hop back up. We're going to do our jumping jacks again. Seconds here. Good job, you guys. 3, 2, 1, and when you're ready, you're gonna hop on up. Good jumping jacks. Side to side, or jumping up and down. Perfect. Keep going, guys. We have about 10 seconds left here. We'll go back into those plank toe taps. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So high plank position, hands under the shoulders, not under the hips, but on the ground. Back and forth. Good job, guys. About 10 seconds left here. We'll flip on over. We have iron eagles next. You're going to lie on your back. It's kind of like a scorpion. The opposite. 2, 1. When you're ready, flipping on over. Pulling back. About 10 seconds here. Doing fantastic. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job, guys. Okay, y'all. So we go over the circuits next. We have 2 of the day. Each one has 4 movements. What's going to happen is we're doing it like a mini pyramid. So we'll do exercise number 1. I'll give you guys 30 seconds off. We're going to repeat exercise 1. Then we'll do exercise 2. We're going to build up all the way to the 4th exercise. So first circuit, what we have going on is a plank knee tap. So a couple options here. First one, gently tap the knees down to the ground. Really going to feel this in your lower abs. Great movement to do. If that's not for you, you can hold a regular plank, or you can go down to a half. Totally up to you. But if we're in this half, we want to make sure that our shoulder, hips, and knees are in a straight line, and that we're actually flexing those core muscles. So that's number 1. Number 2, we're going to flip over onto our back. We've got windshield wipers. You guys are going to lie flat on your back. Legs are either going to be straight out or knees are going to be bent. Arms are out like an airplane. We're just going back and forth, side to side. As we pull those legs up, we're making sure that we're tightening those core muscles. And just going back and forth, okay? That's number 2. Number 3, we're doing glute bridge walkouts. You guys are going to lift those hips up, lift the toes up. Just slowly inch those heels away from your glutes. Then slowly walk them back, okay? If that's not for you, easily just hold a glute bridge with us. That's perfectly fine, okay? Shifting this on those hamstrings, that big muscle on the back of your leg. Then finally, we're going to finish off with some V-ups. The hands are going to be going overhead, up, touching those toes, coming down, up, and touching those toes. If that's not for you, I just want you to do regular sit-ups, okay? So if you can't touch your toes, I want you to try to do straight leg sit-ups. Legs are back. And coming up and touching those toes. We're going to start it here in about 10 seconds. Again, starting off with those plank knee taps. Okay, I'll get ready. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. The plank knee taps here, core's nice and tight. You should really be feeling this in your lower abs. Great exercise to do. We tend to neglect those. Again, you should just be tapping the ground. Guys, shouldn't be slamming your knees into the ground. If you're slamming your knees into the ground, that's too much. You're going to bruise those kneecaps. We don't want that, okay? Great job. About 20 seconds left here. Doing fantastic. Again, you guys are going to get 30 seconds off in between round 1 and round 2. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Just 30 seconds here. And then we're going straight through the circuit. So it's going to be 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You got about 20 seconds left. Remember to grab water when you need it. You don't have to wait until the very end. You guys have about 10 seconds here. Yeah, we're going to start off with those plank knee taps first. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Good, nice and gentle here. You got to keep that core nice and tight so you don't injure that lower back. So really make sure that you're flexing those muscles before you dip those knees down. Good, great job. After this, we flip over onto our back. We're going into some windshield wipers here. Good job, good job. About 20 seconds left. Ten seconds here. 5 seconds. So if you need to start working on flipping over onto your back, it's time to do so. 2, 1, and when you're ready. So again, hands are out to your side. The legs can be straight or bent. Goal is to get them to touch the ground. If you can't quite get there, that's perfectly fine. Tighten up that core before you pull those legs back up to neutral or where we started. Good job, guys. Got about 20 seconds here. Perfect. After this, we start back up at those plank knee taps. We don't have 30 seconds off. So back up at the planks, and then we do our windshields again, and then we go to our glute bridge. We got about 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Help you out. Okay. Yeah, just keep going, guys. You got about 50 seconds. You're doing plank knee taps. Yeah, you're fine. Good job. Good. 30 seconds here. After these, we go back into our windshield wipers. 20 seconds. 15. 3, 2, 1. So we're flipping over back onto our back. We've got windshield wipers. You guys need to grab water. This is a good time to do that. Or you lie all the way down. Good job, y'all. Got 40 seconds here. About 30 seconds. After these windshield wipers, we have our glute bridge walkouts. You can't do those walkouts, just hold a glute bridge with us. About 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So we're lifting those hips up, core is nice and tight. We're flexing those glutes and those hamstrings. And if you want to, you can lift those toes up. Walk. Legs out. Then come back in. Totally up to you. After we get done with this glute bridge, we're going back up to our plank knee tap. Last round here. Good. 30 seconds. Great job, guys. About 15 here. And last round coming up, we're going to start with our plank knee taps. 5, 3, 2, 1. When you're ready, you can flip on over. Last round here, again, if you start to fatigue, easily just can hold a regular plank with us or a half plank, totally up to you. Okay, great job, guys. About halfway again. Next is windshield wipers, and we have that glute bridge. We'll finish up with V-ups here. If you can't do V-up, you can either do a regular sit-up, or if you want to make it a little bit harder, a straight leg sit-up. About 10 seconds here. You guys can start working on holding onto your back if you need to. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Great job, everybody. Perfect. After this glute bridge, and then, like I said, we're finishing up with a V-up. Or if you guys want to, straight leg sit up or a regular sit up, totally up to you. Get about 10 seconds here. The bridges are next. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So work on those glutes a little bit, and those hamstrings. And the lower back. And if you want to, you can do a nice little glute bridge walkout. So lift those toes up, walk your heels away from your body, then walk them back. guys have like 35 seconds left. After this, we'll finish up with those V-ups. $15 seconds here. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So again, be up. We're coming up, touching toes, fingers, trying to get up on those knees. Coming all the way back again. Taking your time. Okay, good job, everybody. Almost halfway. Doing good, everyone. About 25 seconds left here. Yeah, last movement on this circuit. We got one more circuit after this, and then we'll stretch out. We'll be done for the day. 10 seconds here. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, and done. Perfect job, guys. Okay, so second circuit set up the exact same way, just different movements. So we'll do exercise 1. I'll give you guys 30 seconds, and then we'll do exercise 1, 2, and so forth. Okay. So starting off, first we're doing our leg lift circles. So you guys are gonna lie down on your back, hands next to your glutes, lifting those legs up in the air. Just going in a circle here. We'll do 30 seconds one way, then 30 seconds the other, okay? Next thing we're gonna do is a single leg toe tap. So either can leave one leg hovering over the ground, the other leg's gonna be straight over your hip. Reach up, touch those toes if you can make it there. 30 seconds on one side. We'll do 30 seconds on the other. I'm then gonna have you guys flip on over. We're gonna go into some bird dogs. Work that posterior chain a little bit more. We're gonna tabletop position, hands under those shoulders, knees under the hips. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Extend out. Come back in. Extend out. 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. Last thing we're gonna finish off with is a bear crawl hold. So gonna dig those toes into the ground. Lift those knees up if you can. I want you to try to straighten out one leg, bring it back in, straighten out the other, and bring it back in and so forth. We're gonna start here in about 10 seconds. Again, starting off with those leg lift circles. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So hands are next to or under the glutes. Legs are out, toes are pointed. We're moving at the hip joint. Making a nice big circle here. Great job, guys. About 10 seconds left in this direction. We'll switch and go the opposite. 3, 2, 1, and we're switching directions. Great job, everybody. Core is nice and tight. Again, we're working those lower abs, but we're also working the obliques a little bit. And then just your regular abs, what we would consider six-pack. Good job, guys. 3, 2, 1, and rest. You guys can rest. We'll have 30 seconds off. We're going to repeat those leg lifts. You guys do need to grab water as we're going through the circuit. Pause and grab water. There's no reason to hold off till the end. Okay, about 10 seconds. And again, we're starting off with those leg lift circles. We'll transition into our single leg toe taps. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Good, great job, guys. Lower back staying in contact with the ground. If your lower back's lifting off, you guys need to readjust. Maybe put your hands under your glutes. We want to make sure that lower back is in contact with the ground at all times. And 3, 2, 1, change directions. Then single leg toe taps coming up in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So one leg's either hovering above the ground or it's on the ground. Other leg's coming up. Touch our toes if you can make it there. Not, it's just a goal to get there one day. Good job. About 10 seconds left on this leg. We'll switch sides, and then we're going to start back up at those leg lift circles again. 2, 1, and switch sides. Great job, guys. 10 seconds here. We're going to go back to those leg lift circles. 3, 2, 1. Going into leg lift circles. If you need to grab water, this is the time to do so. Great job, guys. About 10 seconds left on this side. 2, 1, and switch directions. About 10 seconds here. We're going to go back to those single leg toe taps. 3, 2, 1. Again, extend one leg out, lift the other leg up. Great job, guys. About 15 seconds left on this side. We'll do the opposite in a moment here. We're going to add in bird dogs after this, so you guys will flip over into tabletop position. 3, 2, 1. We're doing the opposite side now. About 10 seconds left here. 3, 2, 1, and we're doing bird dog. So opposite elbow to opposite knee. We're trying to reach out and touch the wall in front of us with our fingertips and our toe with the wall behind us. Doesn't need to be fast. It's not meant to be fast. We're just going to take our time through this. Three, 2, 1, and switch sides. Good, great job, guys. About 15 seconds left here. We're going to start back up at the top. We've got one more round of this. So again, we're going to flip over onto our back for our leg lift circles. Give about 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and when you're ready, we're going to flip back onto our backs. We got about 10 seconds left for this direction. 3, 2, 1, and switch directions. Good job, guys. 5 seconds here. Single leg toe taps next. 3, 2, 1, and when you're ready, go into your toe taps. If you need to stop and take a quick drink of water, that's perfectly fine too. About 15 seconds left on this side. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and you're going to switch sides now. So opposite legs going up in the air, other legs hovering over the ground. We have bird dogs after this. You guys are doing great. We're keeping that lower back in contact with the ground. Core is nice and tight here. Shoulder blades should be trying to get up off the ground. About 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Extend out. Cover that ankle. Perfect. After we get done with these bird dogs, we're going to go into our bear crawl holds. 3, 2, 1. We're doing the opposite side now. 10 seconds left here. Again, we'll finish off with that bear crawl hold. If you can, I want you to try to stretch one leg behind you. If that's not feasible, that's perfectly fine. If you're really having issues with this bear crawl hold, 2, 1, and we'll switch to the bear crawl hold. If you're really having issues with it, you can always go into their half or full plank. Totally up to you. I definitely would just try to get those knees up off the ground for a couple seconds here. Good job, guys. Almost halfway. Great job, guys. About 20 seconds left here. Doing fantastic. Again, my core is nice and tight. Knees are coming up off the ground. The knees, for the most part, should be under the hips, unless you are doing that little back or extension back. It's just another way to work the glutes and the hamstrings. 3, 2, 1, and done. Great job, guys. We'll stretch out here quickly, and then you guys will be good to go. So when you're ready, you have to grab water, do so, but when you're ready, I want you to push those hips back towards hips. Hips back towards the heels. Extend those arms out above you. Nice little child's pose here. Great. Then we're going to come on up. Hands are going to go under the shoulders. Knees are under the hips. Do some owls and some cats. So push that belly button down towards the ground, and as we do that, we'll push that up. Stretching out the abs, and I want you to pull that lower back up towards the ceiling. Just move in between those two positions a couple times here. Okay, great job, guys. When you're ready, I'm going to sit down on your glutes. Extend one leg out, bring the other leg in. Reach out, touch those toes. If you can't make it there, you can easily put that hand on your shin. Perfect. And switch sides. Other than that, class schedules are the same this week. We've got 11:15 yoga today. Boot camp tomorrow at 11:15. Wednesday, we have yoga again at 11:15. Thursday, boot camp 11:15, and then Friday another core class at 11:15. Right. Okay, guys, we sit and then we're done. We extend both those legs out, reach out in front of you, lean forward, keep that back nice and straight, nice and tall. Perfect. Okay, y'all, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me for core class. Hopefully I'll see you at another class later this week.
Thank you, Emily.
Have a great week.
Thank you.
Thanks, Emily.
Welcome, guys.
Thank you, Emily.
Thank you. Hope your knee's starting to do better.
It's a lot.